Hello, and welcome to Cataclismo. This is another game I'm looking at in the Steam Next Fest. I'm actually looking forward here to getting into this. It looks quite interesting from the trailers. It looks like a sort of weird tower defense where you actually build the towers. And I don't mean you just place a tower down. I mean, if you've ever seen the game Besiege, you'll know what I'm talking about. It looks like you actually put down the blocks and, you know, all the little bricks and put the arches in place and all that. I'm going to get into it and see what we can get into here. We'll just keep it on the default settings for now. Okay, here we go. I was just about to say it's taking a bit of loading, but...
You've come to talk of Lady Iris. It's true. She has shared my fire from time to time. Sit down. Rest. I still remember that day, outside Ogar. The day I met her. The Lady Iris herself. These blasted woods are so gloomy. Oh, why did I volunteer for this?
Okay. Move the camera. Got it. Rotate the camera. Zoom the camera in and out. Snap to the overhead map view. Wabam! I too have played strategy games. Select them and right click. Ooh, so we've got some one of the units ordered move. Deploy a deploy mark will appear. You can also select a unit by clicking its deploy mark. You can use this to alter a unit's movement while it's still en route.
Doing it.
Wouldn't even tell us what ground advantage it's got.
Perhaps
Interesting. So it's going to have real-time strategy elements in, I guess. I was fully just expecting a tower defense from the
right away.
What's it? Trailers.
Uh-huh.
Tutorials and help down there. Got it.
Uh-huh.
I will definitely remember that.
On it.
Can I chain movement commands?
Right.
Not really, no.
It could almost be beautiful. We're lucky to have masks.
Oh, so the mist's poisonous or something
Clouds
somewhere
be
then.
Damned. A horror. This creature, it might have once been... No, don't think about it. It's just vermin now. Kill or be killed.
I'm guessing that's what the masks are there to prevent then.
Softly. Let me think about this.
Deployed troops will automatically attack. Oh. Stop time by pressing space. Or pressing the pause symbol at the top. You can also speed time up by pressing F or clicking the fast forward symbol.
Doing it.
They're none too bright then.
All this trouble to find some scholar.
Okay.
Doing it. Uh-huh. A camp. So this must be... Lady Iris, I bring word from Ogar. The city is...
Do I look like a scholar, Herald? The lady's gone on alone. Easy for her, but... I'd best go with you to deliver your message.
Right. Selecting multiple. Oh, I've already
Right
done
away.
it before it's even told me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All human troops fight from distance. Hover over a troop deployed to view its range. Each troop has its own role, strengths and weaknesses. Lobbers can resist some physical damage, but have a small attack range. Bowmen are fragile, but can target enemies from afar.
On it.
Oh,
Let's take them down from above.
troops the right height. Let's see. Low ground units are better against targets similar height. High ground need higher ground to deliver their most effective blows. Right. All units get attack bonuses at the right height. For example, high ground units benefit from being 5 to 10 meters higher than their target. Try hovering on their diamond above to see above a troop's portrait to see their preferred height.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
On
figured
it.
they'd just kind of attack as they move,
Uh-huh.
but apparently no. It's
Right away.
Have I got an attack move actually? Move cautious. Stop to attack enemy on sight. So I want to use that movement. Right.
Uh-huh. Let's carry on.
Oh, still one there. Right, we've got them all. Okay, good stuff.
Right away. Doing it. Uh-huh.
See that ancient beacon? Only one person can light him. The lady passed through here.
We need to cross. Let's check that salvage pile for something we can use.
Right.
Uh-huh. Right away.
Build structures is critical to surviving. We can access. We can select them from the build menu. Let's start with wooden planks. Okay.
Mm-hmm. On it.
You can hold shift and use the scroll wheel to cycle through recent pieces. If you hold and drag with the left mouse, you can build multiple in a straight line. You can recover any piece you've placed by pressing the recycle button. Then left mouse on each piece you want to recycle. Piece can be recycled and rebuilt as many times as you want.
Let's get on with it.
The pieces are cheap and don't increase in toughness when built high. They're perfect for quickly building complex structures and reaching distant places. How do I rotate these? Ah, right click. Gotcha. Let's pause this. Recycle. That. And that and that. So I probably want there. I think that's correct. Close the menu and we should be good to go. Right,
Doing
and
it.
we can move across. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Right away. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. On it. What a messy stairway.
Piece can only be placed where it has enough support. If supporting pieces are destroyed or removed, a structure may collapse. Combine wood and stone to get the most out of your structures. They can be built out of wood and stone. Wood are quick, cheap and versatile, but not resilient. Ideal for reaching distant places quickly. Stone are stronger, ideal for building defences, but they are super heavy and require more support. Right. So as I was mentioning, the main kind of draw to this game is, like I said, that it oh, we don't have... Can I recycle these from earlier? We can. Aha. Yeah, the main draw to it is this like building that you can do. And eventually we will be building like defensive towers and things to be able to actually get all this done. Ooh, we can build stairways now, apparently.
Right away.
Oh.
Almost there. The lady should be investigating those ruins.
Who is this scholar? To go alone into places like this? I can hear horrors lurking ahead.
Okay. Pop. Pop.
Yes? Doing it.
Right. Oh.
On it.
Now we've got a height advantage.
Uh-huh.
We've got some scrap here, some scrap there.
Right away.
So it looks like a lot of the draw to the game is going to be in... So yeah, it looks like a lot of in between doing like tower defense stuff. You're going to be doing puzzles to acquire scrap and traverse these locations. Almost like these bridge building games are sometimes fine. Like I'm thinking like Polybridge and things. And we're just going to be like building improvised bridges as puzzles to get to places for the main campaign and that. With a bit of real-time strategy and then tower defense mixed in. It's a bit of an eclectic mix, but I can see what they're getting at. Right, so I want probably that there. So you're gonna let me build that on the side of this? No. Maybe here? No. Okay, maybe. Okay, I think I know. This here. That there. Okay, hang on. How do I deselect it? Do I just click it again or... No, right, damn it. What can we have here? Ooh, we've got... Okay, so some of these other parts we probably want to look at because we've got like different spiral staircases, haven't we? So these are perfect for this. Right, that should do it.
Right away. Mm-hmm. On it.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
what have we got up here?
Lady Edis, I bring an urgent request. Ogar expects an attack. The gates are... She listened to my message, or pretended to listen. It didn't matter. She knew what to do.
If Ogar calls, we go.
Right, and we're off.
But
Let's
if
see
I'm
if
to
we can
tell
get
you
to
this story,
some
it
more
must be
action.
told from the beginning. This was our world. Then the Perlas appeared, and everything changed. They revealed a great secret to humanity, a great power, the Palido. We built ourselves a sublime domain. The Perlas glowed for us. Yet as time passed, we realized everything has a price. You all know what happened next. The Cataclismo. The land was drowned in mist, and from this mist, on pale legs, emerged fresh horror. The survivors ran. They sought a new home, scrambling to higher ground to save themselves. That is how Ciudad Ogar was founded. The city where we have been surviving for generations.
So I'm getting that there's going to be a big importance with height in this, isn't there? Height to keep your units above the mist, to keep them away from the monsters, to give them advantages on their attacks. It's all going to be based on, can you put your units at a height advantage compared to the enemy using towers that you build. Right, gotcha. Right, well, I wouldn't be British if I didn't know a thing or two about building a castle. Right.
We made good time. The Solar Gate stands as firm as ever. But if the reports are true, the gate will be under attack soon.
Iris is a special unit. Born with a Perla, she's one of few living scholars able to perform arts with an E. A cornerstone of humanity's defense. I'm guessing that means she's basically
Our
a
scouts
mage
say
then.
the swarm is arriving from the south.
Horrors are attracted to human settlements and attack frequently. Swarms attack every night, but scattered horrors can also sometimes attack in daylight. Generations of defenders have learned to anticipate the direction and force of incoming swarms. By hovering over the red icon, you can see what kind of enemy is expected and how big the swarm will be. Looks like we're getting straight into the wave defense stuff then.
Oh, Guardians, take defensive positions.
Right, move to the marked position with your units. Wabam! So yeah, you can see little spiral staircases in this tower that's being built. And they're all pathing up to the top here. That is incredibly cool, I love it. So it really is like you're building literal buildings out of blocks. So I'm assuming you could theoretically make this.
Doing it.
Ah, and
The night is nearly here.
what they call it, the
Where to?
battlements up here.
Right away.
Yeah. All give range boosts. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, up on the ramparts. Right.
Prepare to fight. Here they come.
Remember that every troop has a preferred height. Build your defences in a way that benefits both high ground and low ground troops. Lady Iris doesn't have any high ground or low ground bonuses, but will learn special attacks called arts as she grows in skill. And that's arts with an E, because we're cool here, and we want it to sound vaguely French. Which I think is personally blasphemy and that she should be burned as a witch, but that's just my opinion. They crack through the stone quick, don't they? Perhaps I should put a couple of them over here. Let's put it on fast mode.
That was too small for a swarm. And too easy.
Lady Iris, no doubt the true swarm will arrive tonight. But with the small force we have...
Then we build, Herald. Another defensive layer out there.
More walls? It's true, we have plenty of stone, but...
Higher stone walls have more health and last longer under attack. The taller a wall and the tougher it is, this is called toughness, and it makes stone pieces essential defensive building blocks. When a stone structure's toughness increases, you will see its appearance change slightly. Toughness can increase up to 3 times. In short, high walls are healthy walls. So let's have a look at that little animation again. So stone brick, we can see, yeah, they're changed in colour. He's really dark. That's sort of, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Let's make sure these new walls stand firm.
Now let's build it all out of wood. God, could you imagine? Right. Let's start with a gate then. Well, not a gate, but the actual staircase to get onto the wall. We'll need something like this. Then it'll have to go up to there. Then it's going to have to go even higher. And then we're probably going to want something along the lines of... You see, so it has to connect up to... there.
We could use some sort of passage through our new structure.
I'm going to ask at that point when they're going to do that. Double door and a regular door.
Not enough stone.
Right.
It's a strong wall, Lady Scholar. But next to the Solar Gate, it's... never mind.
Tactical pieces are special pieces that provide benefits to nearby defenses or units. They each have different effects. Combining these in clever ways will help you in your war against the horrors. Place them thoughtfully. Your units must stand next to it to gain its benefits during battle. As you progress through the game, more tactical pieces will be added. Use them thoughtfully to maximize your defenses.
The Solar Gate has Merlons atop the wall.
Right. Gain extra range standing behind it. We can also do tactical pieces, advanced pieces, stone pieces. Right. Let's keep going as we were. Till completed the actual wall here. Beginning to run out of these bits now, but that should do. Right. Now. Let's build those there. And then let's see if we can at least get...
Not enough stone.
Right, we're quickly running out of resources here. Okay. Probably as good as we're gonna get. Right. Let's start with some wooden pieces then now. In fact, how much have we actually got here? Not loads. I'm gonna try to finish it all off with that,
Not
but
enough wood.
okay, it looks like we're probably out of pieces then. Right. Well, I'll tell you what.
The Solar Gate is adorned with banners too.
With those. Them on. And Probably, yeah, just get onto this, put the banners there. Ooh, it offers a damage boost, does it? Okay, so what we actually want... Right. So that there, then a banner, then this, then a banner, then this, then a banner, then this, then a banner, then this. And we've got one left. Okay. So I guess we'll just throw this there. Actually, we'll...
A pretty wall counts for nothing if no one is manning it. Let's go.
There we go. Now it's all
no
even.
grand gatehouse, but I'll take it. Reinforcements have arrived.
Not quite symmetrical.
The
but
city
whatever.
sends building materials and more troops.
Sundown is coming. We need them on this wall now.
You can group multiple units together to quickly create a squad. When the horrors come, you'll need the right troops and fast. Control and yes, so it's got typical grouping you can do in most
Post me high.
strategy games. That's
The
usual.
night is nearly here.
Yes, I'm on it. Yeah? What? Huh? Doing it. Yes? I've got this. Post me high. On my way. Where to? Right away. Yes? On it.
And
Post me high.
this last guy.
Hmm.
Go.
Go low and throw.
Okay, why did they all take up
Yeah.
positions like that?
Huh?
Right.
I'm on it.
You go there.
Doing it.
There we go.
Huh? Right away.
Go there.
Let's go already. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. What?
Yeah? On my way.
What? Makes sense.
Huh? Yes.
Yeah, swarm of horrors will attack when the red timer around the compass is full. Yep. Red icons also show the direction of the incoming swarms. Hover over these, see the expected number of enemies and types. Hundreds. Hundreds. Okay, that's pretty bad.
The dark night.
Oh dear.
It's sunset. The swarm is here.
Right, let's see how bad it is. Granted, our wall is nothing compared to the Omega Super Wall, but I hope you can save these structures and just like plaster down like certain templates you've maybe created, because that could be quite important here. Because I can imagine that, you know, as you go through the game, you'll probably get fed up of constantly building the same towers in certain circumstances, I'm guessing. Hope they do something on those lines. That could be quite important. But anyway, right, it looks like they're just getting hammered over this side. Though we might need some more defenders over here.
Yes? On it. I
Uh-oh.
got this.
It's over. But it is strange. Our forest garrison should have felt the swarm.
You think something happened
All I
to
know
them?
is that the horrors have not been this close to the city in a long time.
Right. Oh, we defeated nearly 200 enemies. Oh, right, continue that. Right. Right. Next mission. Let's see what we're doing here. We're going to bring it all together now.
That night, Iris defended the city gates from the horrors of the mist. With her peers in the Order, our sworn defenders. Yet, this was not the first time Ogar stood against its enemies. 30 years before that night, while the Order was once again fighting for their families, for all of us, a quiet sound began that would change our history. And when the Perla scholars opened their door, there she was. Between her tiny arms, a perla embedded in her chest. You already know, a perla is not a trivial thing. You could die just by touching one. And yet here was an infant with one of these things inside her.
She'll die without us.
She's a horror in disguise, I tell you. A horror.
One looked on in silence, and when she stepped forward, all arguments ceased.
She carries a perla, yes, but also a book.
Rectora Elena. She always seemed to understand things. Others could not.
Do we not value knowledge? The child is a beacon. Bring her in. Call her Iris.
So, the scholars of the Ivory adopted the girl as their own child. And she grew like any other. Slowly, but steadily. Always carrying her book, filled with stories from the past. But Iris was not any other child. As soon as the scholars allowed it, she became a chief defender of the city. And what does a good defender do when an attacker becomes too bold? She plays it smart. She goes in search of answers among the trees, beyond the walls. If we had known what she would come to face, Ciudad Ogar would have shut all doors and windows, and for the first time in centuries, prayed.
Okay, looks like we have a campaign map.
I see you've made yourself comfortable, Hermes.
From the war table, we can decide our next destination. Each castle figure marks an available mission. Click on any mission to start it.
All right, Bird Brain. What say you to a ramble in the forest? I need to know what's going on.
So Herald's message, the Solar Gate, the Forest Garrison. Begin. Right. Baby's first mission then. Let's give it a go. We'll see how far we can get before we get to a point where I want to call it for the
garrison.
episode.
It's in tatters. I never thought this place would fall.
Ooh, okay. Let's have a look what we're doing here then.
What falls can rise, Herald. We need to get this settlement working again.
Right, the citadel is your settlement's heart. It must not fall. It stores natural resources like wood, which you need to build your fortress. So it's now introducing us to the rest of the real-time strategy elements then. Settlements need other buildings to grow. You cannot place buildings such as sawmills outside your citadel's territory, but pieces such as stone bricks can be built outside these limits.
We shall need wood before all else.
Wood is the foundation of the economy. Build sawmills close to trees to obtain a continuous supply.
Constructing this will take a moment.
We should build some steps to the sawmill while it is underway.
All buildings need a clear path to your citadel. If the route to your citadel is obstructed, the building will shut down and won't operate. So yeah, you can build staircase and things. Right. Oh, uh-oh. So we've not got a limited number of pieces now. We've now got, what's it? Oh, we can't quite do that either. Right, hang on. Should have thought about that a bit more. I should have thought about that a bit more. Right. I do wish as well that we could just click on one of the blocks and just quickly swap it out rather than having to delete the block. Right, so I want this here. So yeah, but anyway, we no longer have a set number of pieces. Each piece just costs a certain amount of resources. At this point, right. So you know what? Simple solution, we can just build our own stuff here now. There we go.
Excellent. The workers are gathering wood now.
Sawmills spawn workers that carry wood to your nearest storage area. But now that's your citadel. Right.
We'll need somewhere for folk to live.
And we want to have short routes to the citadel to make it so that it's faster. Right. A settlement needs citizens. Without a supply, you may be unable to place a new building. You can increase your citizen capacity by building shacks and homesteads. Again, thankfully I'm not having to like design the individual buildings, because that could become quickly tedious. Buildings can be deconstructed with the recycle tool, or by pressing recycle on their info panel. This frees up any resource it's using, and refunds some of the resources used to build it, like wood or stone. Now let's get these into the actual city and not just stood staring at the gap in the walls. You can place the first building on flat surfaces atop other buildings, or atop any structure made of stone pieces where there's enough room. I can I can place buildings on buildings? Oh, I see. So I could say perhaps... Maybe like a little favela type thing. Anyway, we built 2. Right. Oh, it wants build shower clear path to right. It wants 3. Didn't see that there were the required amount. I just kind of threw a few down. Right, we'll get that built. And I'll see what it wants then. I'm guessing that next it's going to want me to mine some stone or something.
The air here, it's stale with
Oh, there's
mist.
oxygen. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Your units and buildings need a steady supply of oxygen to survive amid the mist of the old lands. Keep an eye on your oxygen production to avoid running out of breathable air. Generates a small amount of oxygen in the citadel, but you'll need to build air filters to increase oxygen production. They collect oxygen but need height to work efficiently. Mist settles on land, so the air above is cleaner. That means air filters work best when built on top of other buildings or stone columns. Air filters collect oxygen, but need... Yeah, we've just read this. Come on, there we go. Right. Build air filter with a clear path to the citadel. Okay. Evil plan. What if I just did that? And then we go and say build a staircase. And this staircase goes back here. And on here we put air filters.
Low oxygen production.
Now we're going to need some stuff around the back as well. At least one extra layer of material around the back here, aren't we? I see. Put this there, the next one will be... Yeah, you can probably fit 2 then. Okay.
These few shacks are but the start. We have more work to do.
I
What
see
the
a
day
big
for
old
us
tower.
was nearly done.
We'll need some barricades, won't we?
Ambush! They were waiting for sundown! Fight for your lives!
Oh dear. Hundreds. Ooh.
The pálido shines.
How bad is this? It's probably bad. Let's at least get something going here, eh? Is that an old spiral staircase? It is. Right, we can connect this all up then.
Where to? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good.
Eyes open. We will prevail.
Go! Ooh, blueprints. Ah, so there's a blueprint thing, and oh god, they're through. We're screwed. So how much damage do they do? It's pretty severe. Okay. This is one of those where we're meant to lose, isn't it?
Too many. This cannot be how it ends. Victoria Elena, I've been wondering, what would we do if one of our perlas got, I don't know, compromised? Would it be lost forever?
That is a compelling question, little scholar. Our chroniclers say that in the Lost Reign, humans were able to fold the cloth of time itself for short periods. That way, even the most terrible mistakes could be undone. Of course, that arte of the Palido was lost in the Cataclismo. But with training, my little sage, I'm confident you will discover it again.
Terrible mistakes undone?
Are we gonna, like, undo the day? The memory stirs. We're now able to use an art called Time Anchor. Allows her to fold time and try again. From now on, you'll be able to fold time when needed. You can use it to return to the previous morning, or simply a few moments ago.
This is my only choice. To stop this, I need to fold time.
We unlocked the rewind button. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, it's basically just a checkpoint system, but it's cool. I was fully expecting it to, like, all the horrors go backwards then, and the blocks all come off one by one, and the buildings disappear in, like, a reverse time lapse.
Have I? Did it work?
But cool nonetheless.
I can't
Basically,
believe
we've
it.
unlocked checkpoints.
I'm back. A few hours before the attack, it looks like. This is too much. We fell here. No. I cannot let this moment pass. Another chance. Another choice.
We should gather some stone before... Lady Iris, are you all right?
I am fine. Stone, you say?
Right. To defend your citadel, you need strong walls. And you need stone, and for some strong walls you need stone. Some pieces, such as tactical pieces, require minerals. To gather these, you'll need to find stone or mineral deposits.
We are needed.
Charge!
Good.
Explore surroundings for stone and minerals. Health supply of resources essential for proper defences. Right. And it's literally put us at the beginning of the day, but we've still got all our buildings, so we absolutely cheated something there.
These minerals. If we build a quarry here, it will gather stone for our walls.
Well spotted. But our territory doesn't reach that far. At least not yet.
We can use beacons to expand our territory. Ah, territory ends just here. You can see this line faintly there, can't you? So let's put it here.
The Pálido shines. Eyes open. We will prevail.
Eventually we're going to get to this massive tower here. Oh, and there's stuff there as well. Excellent. I love stuff.
Excellent. Our territory now extends to the stone deposit. Let's start gathering.
Right. Build a quarry. Got it. Oh, we have to be looking at it apparently as well. I'm not fond of that. They have to have units in the area. It's like, no, it's in my territory. Like, surely the beacon should give me a line of sight, right? But no, apparently not. Right.
We are needed. Masks on.
Now, what we need at this point then will be big strong stone walls here. And here, of course. And we need to get units
That will do.
trained.
Now, let's rebuild those walls.
Right, place stone. Command troops to destroy sooner pieces by pressing T then the left mouse button. Hmm.
Those filthy horrors won't reach us so easily now.
Do not be so sure. Night arrives, and our rebuilding efforts have attracted them. Take positions.
And something important to
The night
note
is nearly here.
is the regular brick costs 3, the slightly large one 5, and the extra long one costs 6. So we should actually try and make it out of the mega long brick whenever possible. So I should have probably not been using the medium one then. Right, gotcha. Okay, that should work. Should. Tactical pieces. Merlons. Okay, so these just need yeah, these just need stone, so we should probably get a few of them put up. That'll do for now, though.
The pal, that's right.
Yeah? Okay.
Post me high.
Let's do some advanced pieces here, and let's do a Merlon. There. Then place her on it.
For Ogar.
There we go. Why did they all go to the same one? You go there. You go there. Go.
Let's go.
Why are you
already.
both?
Right.
Oh. I see, there's a gap in the wall here. Hang on.
a solid plan.
Right, job's a good one. We should probably as well, just for safety's sake, just make sure we've got some... Get some wall... I'll get some stairs in here. Right. Secondary staircase, so pretty good. Stone pieces. Let's get the big ones. Some really heavy duty walls. Yeah, there we go. Too thick, that should be good. Right. That'll do for the night. It's a bit ramshackle, but it'll work. Right, here goes. Is it just this time as well? Is it just this way this time? Oh.
The horrors are coming.
Go low.
It might be, you know. Let's move him over here.
Yeah.
We're under attack.
Okay, how are we looking? Dozens this time. So basically the first time it was deliberately designed to literally just finish you off, whereas this time it looks like that it's
We
literally
won,
just spawned less.
But this was only a bite at our ankles.
For
They're
tutorial
testing us.
purposes.
You have no idea, Hogardian. Prepare for more conflict.
Right. After surviving the first night, the horrors know your location during the day. They're not very active, but they will still make probing attacks on your citadel. Keep
Hiding
watch
won't
at the
be enough to
walls.
survive the night. We have to put up a fight.
Without a strong army, it's only a matter of time before these fiends break through your walls. It is the Order of Hogar's duty to train men and women to defend against the horrors of the mist. Troops trained in military buildings, such as the barracks. The number of troops you can train is limited to your military capacity. This number will increase as your settlement develops. By defeating troops, by default they'll rally at the door. You can set a new rally point by right-clicking. Yep, typical strategy stuff. We know. Let's get a barracks up then. Yeah. Let's go here, I guess. Bowmen, lobbers, and captors. What's a captor? That's new.
Blow up. With the barracks ready, we can start training troops.
So these require some minerals, some wood, and some oxygen. Right, gotcha. And that's going to use up all of our wood. Okay, good stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get a lot of this. Let's get a lot of that erased. We're going to need some doors.
Not enough wood.
But we're going to need wood for the doors.
Not enough wood.
Here they come. Come on, drop off the wood. $25, $40. There we are. Right.
Oxygen is dwindling.
Ooh, that's bad. We're slowly losing oxygen. Not a great look for us. Right, let's pop this in there. Oh, does this large archway not sit so that a door can be perfectly centered? Boo! Guess we'd have to use like 2 of these, wouldn't we? Yeah, right. Let's do that then. Okay. Advanced pieces, melons. Look at that. Fantastic. Over here. Melons. How do I remove these now? I'm sure it was stone pieces and then pieces. I'm sure like hold T and click, but was it hold T and right click? Not certain. What do I do to get rid of them? Building. Not quite what I wanted. Defense, building stone defenses, height specialization doors, tactical pieces. It was scenery pieces, I think it was. That we're looking for. How to destroy scenery pieces. Nope. Maybe it's on economy. Oh, economy doesn't seem to work. Yep, no idea how to remove these. Whatever, they're just going to be part of the wall then now. Right. Okay, so we've got some units.
Yep.
We're going to send
I'm
these
on.
out.
I've got this.
Train, oh, it wants me to train some lobbers as well. Might be a while before we can do that. Looks like there's some stuff here.
Doing it.
I guess we can't go here till this
On it.
bit of the tutorial's finished. Right, let's speed up. We've got the materials, we'll queue up a second lobber. Increase your military capacity by doing research in the citadel. Many other improvements can be researched. You can find other building projects by clicking on any building and inspecting the panel at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Oh, and we need oxygen before I forget. We're gonna need wood for that. Preferably before we all die from oxygen deprivation.
We could use some traps around our walls.
Come on, people gathering wood, hurry. Traps can be set up. They're handy but are destroyed after some use, and you don't get resources back when recycling them. Hurry! Get to the base. Please have enough wood for this. It's not going to be, is it? Right, we need
Not enough
48
wood.
wood. Well, is that enough wood? It's just enough wood. Okay. Must be placed higher. Now, is this not high enough up here compared to... Okay, you know what, we've got lots of stone, so I guess we'll build a big old stone platform back here to put it on top of. Where would it need to go exactly? Okay, so it can't just go there. Can we just place it on the walls? Yeah, why not just put it on the wall? Interesting. Well, bam. Totally, structurally sound. This giant slab of stone on top of an old archway that's kind of barely held together. Yeah, that'd be right. Oh no, we're running out of oxygen. Wabam! Oh, it has to have a clear path, doesn't it? Hang on.
Low oxygen production.
Clear path to the citadel. Didn't die from oxygen. Yeah. Achievement unlocked for the day, that. Did not asphyxiate. Right. Build some spikes. Yeah, we might have to wait a bit on that. We definitely need another gatherer for that stuff, don't we? Let's speed up a tad. I think they've currently paused the day so that we don't come under waves of attacks while this is all happening. While we just get... When I said it's baby's first mission, it looks like it really is. Right. Oh, we might be able to put that there. But we'll probably need more oxygen to do it. So I can sneak one in.
We lack citizens for that.
Right. Can you build literally, yes, on top of... I love that you can do that, but it's just like, you want to put a house on top of your barracks? Of course you can. Like, this is going to be one of those strategy games where playing tall is going to take on new meaning. Right. Okay. In this case, let's try them. We're going to need another oxygen producer, aren't we? And that means we're going to need to be... We're going to want to be able to, like, get up here. Because it will need a clear path to the citadel, so... Maybe we'll build, like, a weird spiral staircase type thing. Let me see if I can get this right. So it can go like 3 things before it needs support going across here. Yeah. We can place this underneath. And that here. I want to think that we've got more stone than wood at the moment. That'll do though.
We lack citizens for that.
Right, we're gonna need a fresh new shack. And for now, that means we're gonna have to build. So yeah, we're gonna want to build some stone structures here. How many are these? Like 3 along, aren't there? So they're like here.
Not enough stone.
Crap. Crap. Didn't mean to do that. Right. I wanted to swizzle the camera around. Oh, they are. They're a bit tall, actually. We've overdone it there. Oh. I guess it only undoes what you did before you closed or opened the menu. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, they're one too high. Which means we can actually do this for a lot less stone. Probably. Okay.
Not enough stone.
Right. And we'll just keep building here, I guess. Okay. Let's get these resources coming in. So, we
Not
want
enough
more wood to get more air filtration, to be able to afford another sawmill, to then gather more wood, so that we're getting resources more efficiently. Right. I'm just about following it all. Okay. And these drop off these resources. There we go. Boom. Ton of oxygen a minute. Really need to... It's out of sight, hang on.
Where to? Yes? On my way. Right away.
There.
Yeah,
Right.
doing it.
Now, we should, at this point, be able to build all the wooden spikes that we need. Where are they? Traps. Here we are. We'll build a row of them like that. Then some
Good.
here.
Those spikes will be useful. What else
And
could
then
we
we're
do
out
to
of
better
wood.
our odds?
We shouldn't neglect the surrounding wilds. There's always useful salvage to be found out here.
I'm guessing this is when we go and search here.
The night is nearly
way.
here.
Or not.
The night will be here soon. Let's use this time wisely.
I'm on it. Where to? I've got this.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Post me high. Hmm?
Okay. We're probably well defended. Skipping to the next time. If you think you're ready, You can skip ahead to the moment they arrive. Click trigger next wave to do so. Okay, let's
Yes,
send
on
our
it.
guy out here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna go in here. Oh, no, nearly pressed that. No, we just want fast forward on.
I've got this.
Get ready to battle. Take position.
Run, random guy, run! Our oxygen is ridiculous now, that's great.
We're under attack.
We've got all these resources coming in. We appear to be doing alright.
Where to?
Might move this one across here so we can cover this as well.
What?
I might move this guy over to this one so we can kinda...
Right away. Huh? I'm on it. Uh-huh.
both. Yeah, they can't see anything there. That's going to be a problem.
Good.
So we're going to need some defences here. Right, gotcha.
Exhausted. Yet, we won. But that arte, this folding of time, I feel...
Lady Iris, take her, quickly!
Right, excellent stuff. Job's a good one. Killed over 200 enemies there. Right.
They are coming.
Where am I? What happened?
You fell unconscious after defending the forest garrison.
Edith, who is coming?
So she told them what she saw. A dream.
Or a prophecy? Your Perla. You are attuned to the Palido in a way none of us are. Your vision is not to be ignored. The horrors will get worse.
Perhaps it is time, Rectora, that we sought once again the Alta Pearl.
The Alta Pearl? Don't talk of that poison chalice.
It is what the girl saw, fabled to be the primal source of the Palido, a way to stop the horrors.
It lies buried with our ancestors. Even those of the Lost Rain could not master such a thing.
There is a risk, yes, but...
Rectora, if this Alta Pearl gives us a chance to undo the Cataclismo, we should seek it.
Edith, I know you're not like the rest of us. But every expedition for the Alta Pearl has... They do not come back.
I saw it. It is... calling me. Your scholar is right. I have to go.
We better prepare our troops.
Let's not be hasty. It's the best chance we have. It will be a death sentence.
Enough! I've made a decision. It will be Edith's duty to travel through the old lands as our new expedition overseer. You will reach the Sea of Mist, and you will travel beyond it, beneath it, in search of the Alta Pearl. Edith, please be careful. Whatever you find out there, promise me you'll return.
I will. The order avails.
I'm guessing that's where we're finishing then. No, apparently not.
Hear that, Hamras? I'm in charge of an expedition now. You'll have to listen to me. Anyway, we better prepare. First things first. We need to found a settlement to gather ourselves. From there, we can push out.
You survive the first nights of this conflict, but there's more to be done. In skirmish mode, you'll be free to build outside of the storyteller's constraints, and new soldier types may be recruited, but beware, new horrors may also lurk in the blinding rain of the swamps. Nice. Ah, so it is. Right, we don't. I was gonna say it'd be odd if it were gonna. If it were going to go further than that, I'd be sat here thinking this is a very long demo. They're being very generous. You don't want to give players a little bit too much to get through, you know, to chew through before the game comes out, especially as a demo. What they should have done, just putting it out there, what they should have done there, when she went, tell us what you saw, that's when they should have cut to like a gameplay trailer rather than the rest of the cutscene there. They should have just cut to a gameplay trailer and then wishlist now on Steam. That's how they should have ended it, and then just taken you back to the main menu and told you about the skirmish mode. Either way though, you know, it's fantastic demo. This is absolutely up my alley. It reminds me a lot of there's been a lot of these lately, of these like sort of tower defense city builder games. Where, you know, you defend the city by night and then explore outwards in the day. I'm thinking stuff like There Are Billions, what's it, Against the Storm was one. On the channel, I've played this, there's, what's it, Age of Darkness on the channel, you can always give that a watch. But whereas they're more real-time strategy games, bit of city management type stuff going off, but it's very much real-time strategy, you know, it's your place buildings and create an economy, all this stuff. It doesn't have this sort of, you know, DIY defense mechanics on your walls where you're putting them together brick by brick like Legos, ready to prevent the enemies. I'm kind of glad that you don't have to do that with the buildings, and that you can just kind of throw them down. As much as it would be really cool to make these crazy structures with all the houses and stuff, though you still to a certain extent can. You can still put the regular blocks around them to incorporate them into some kind of larger structure if you want. You know, to make things look really cool and that. You know, if you want to build your own Minas Tirith on the map. But I love that as well, just being able to stack the buildings on top of each other. That's kind of crazy. So it seems that the building and construction that has a lot of freedom to it. It's very free flowing. I like that. And I'm gonna guess you could definitely cheese the AI to a certain extent with it, probably. There'll be some way of doing it. I remember I used to do this in back in the day on Black and White. This like God game that came out. You could create your castle walls, and I remember doing this because I was told about this on a school field trip to Conisbrough Castle. You know, typical thing in England. You'll go on a school field trip to a castle at some point. Conisborough's one of the best preserved ones, so we went there, and they have a sort of like a double gate system. I don't know if that's the exact technical terminology for it, you know, but it was, yeah, you've got this double gate system where basically, and I repeated it on Black and White too, and it worked like an absolute goddamn charm. put a section of wall with a gate, lead it up to another wall with a gate, leave them open for defenders. Don't care. Don't have to defend it. Job's a good one. What's the trick? On the other side there's a portcullis that can be easily lowered by just chopping a bit of rope away and it'll just drop. Yeah? You do that, drops the portcullis as soon as they get to the second door, and then you do the same from the top on ramparts of the first wall. What have you done? You've just trapped potentially hundreds of infantrymen between these two gates that are made of metal and that, and you just walk some archers out onto the wall, and what they're going to do, throw their swords at you, you know, easily evaded, and archers just plink away at them until they're all dead. Or you know, drop some boiling oil or something on them. Oh, and just kill them. Hell, you can just keep them there, they'll eventually starve if you don't want to do it yourself. Did it on black and white too, because you could manually control whether the doors were open or closed. So you just let them in, close the doors, and then just drop a fireball on them. Very fun. Right, anyway. Yeah. So this has been Cataclismo. It is available in the Steam Next Fest. It is... I am loving this. I think this is fantastic. I am pretty much... This is going straight on the wish list. It's staying there. I actually had it on the wish list before this. I saw it in the Next Fest. I'm like, well, I've got to try it out now. So, very much... this is definitely going to be one I buy straight away as it comes out. Definitely up my alley. Real-time strategy, city building stuff. I genuinely am baffled with how few games do this. It's like, yeah, real-time strategy is cool and all, but you know, I'm just building a base. It's like, why not build a city? Like, why have we not taken real-time strategy games and just bolted them onto city builders? It's such an obvious thing to do. And not many people are doing it. I'm not going to say no one's doing it, but very few are. You know, it seems very obvious to me that you would do this, because the obvious evolution of base building is to take it as far as city building. Right? But the funny thing is, we nearly got to this sort of stage really early in the real-time strategy space with things like Age of Empires. That was like on the cusp of being a full-on city builder with the amount of stuff you were placing down and things. But then we seem to have gone back and simplified things with games like Command and Conquest, just like barracks, resource harvester, you know, tanks, go, and that's kind of it. Anyway. So I'm happy to see that we can do some cool city building stuff with this. I'm definitely going to, especially since you can stack the buildings on top of each other, I'm going to be trying to build just my own mini Minas Tirith. That's what I'll be doing. Thank you very much for watching though. Available on the Steam Next Fest, of course. Available as a demo. You can wishlist it. I don't know exactly when it's coming out, but it looks like, yeah, there's going to be endless mode, creative mode, level editors. I did see the option to create blueprints while we're in that game, so it wouldn't surprise me if you can build, like, put together your own structures and save them, so that you could create, say, a stack of like cool looking houses all stacked on top of each other to just build up on top of a cliffside or something, and then just build that each time. Almost like create your own housing block that you can just drop in, or the same with your military with little oxygen producers on and all this stuff. Sounds very cool. I don't know if it'll get like Steam Workshop support or anything, but that would be really cool. I'm assuming it'll have something similar since there's community levels and things here. Looks like they're going to give you at least a few tools. Thank you very much for watching, but I'm very much looking forward to this. Really enjoyed my time with it. I might even come back to it after I've done some filming here and try the skirmish mode myself. But until next time though, there'll be, as I said, there'll be more on the Steam Next Fest coming up on the channel. Until then, I'll see you next time. I'll see you then.